Anyway. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Firstly, I just want to thank everybody that has already subscribed to my channel, and then everybody that keeps watching my videos, keeps sharing. Please don't stop, but don't forget to please subscribe to this channel. So, as you guys can see from the topic, I just want to discuss co-parenting and the 5 tips to co-parenting that worked for myself. So I would be selfish if I don't share those with you guys. So this is something that is still currently a work in progress, but these 5 tips really, really worked for me and for the father of my child. So we keep getting better and better. Every year we keep getting better and better. Of course, there will be moments of conflict, but I guess remembering all these 5 tips does help us through a lot of issues that we might have with each other and the co-parenting relationship. So let me just get into it for you guys. Tip that I just want to share with you guys is common, easy communication and respect. I'm one person as I would like the other parent to over communicate. Over communicate with me. Tell me if there's something going on, like is the child sick? If my son is sick at any point in time, he needs to let me know because I don't want to be involved in a situation where it escalated so quickly that my child is in hospital, is in ICU. It's crazy. I don't want to be part of that. I don't like that. It's very scary as a parent to experience something like that. So I communicated that with the father of my child. Let me know. Doesn't matter how mild the sickness is. He needs to share that information with me because I would like to know and act accordingly immediately. So communication, and then we go into respect. Foul language, don't do that. Don't swear at the other parent. Don't use foul language. Don't do it. If you feel like at any point that you are going to be acting out of character, you're going to use anger, rather not at that specific time. I would suggest that waiting at a later stage when you have calmed down and you are a little bit level-headed at the time to communicate what is going on and what you don't agree with the other parent. It's very important because I think we should also address people the way that we would like to be addressed as well. So, the second tip that I want to share with you guys is patience. Patience. It's very important to be patient, not just with each other, but also with the process of co parenting, because it's not the easiest thing to do with another person. It's not, especially if you just don't like of your child. Like, especially if you just don't like, you just have to be patient because this is in the best interest for your child. You need to be patient with the process. The process, sometimes you can chop and change, it's not set in stone. It's all based on the needs of the child. So at any point in time, you guys can discuss to say, you know what, this is not working for us. How about we change it in this way or that way or the other? So be a little bit patient, not just with yourselves as well, but with the child, with the process, everything. And then the third one, set your own anger and hurt aside. And for me to say this, guys, I'm not saying don't invalidate your feelings about how you guys had to like separate and get into a co-parenting relationship rather than being in a relationship together. But at some point, you know, the child was made, the child is here. Get over it. It's as I don't know if as mean as it sounds, but I guess we have to get over it and move. We move, Galogo. We just need to get to the next phase of how do we become better parents. And becoming a better parent, I'm not saying don't address your feelings or whatever, but they have nothing to do with the relationship or the co-parenting relationship. So don't try to make it difficult for the other parent because of the hurt that they caused you. Don't do it. So put aside your own feelings, which should be discussed at a later stage, not when you're discussing things that have to do with the child. Now you're bringing on in the way this person hurt you and da 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 da. It's just no, 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 no. Don't do it. I mean, it also requires teamwork, guys. Teamwork, work together. It's like, let me make an example. If I at some point tell the father of my child, listen, I'll be coming by there at 6 o'clock to pick up our son. He already knows this. I don't have to say this to him. He needs to make sure that by 5 o'clock that our son is clean, he's washed, all his stuff is packed in his bag, he has a toothbrush, he has underwear, he has all his clothes, so that I can just pick him up and leave. Now that is part of teamwork. It's a unspoken it's an unspoken thing that if the child is going to be picked up by the mother or the father at a certain time, that they need to be ready. So work together on those things, those that prevent conflict, that prevent you guys from having intense conversations that make it really awkward in the next time, because you have to be very mature. Like work together all the time. And then the fifth and last tip that I just want to share with you guys is priority should always be the child. When it comes to this specific relationship of co-parenting, prioritize your child. Because if at some point you feel like, you know what, you're just so frustrated with this person, I cannot do this, it is not about you. You have a child that is in this world that depends on you for anything and everything. So when you are giving up as a parent, you're giving up on your child, you're giving up on a relationship that they could have had with their father or their mother, and it's not about you. Prioritize your child's well-being. If at some point you feel like your child is not safe in the presence of the other parent, prioritize your child and let that person know that I don't feel like our child is safe in the environment that you're exposing them to. Say those things, because it's not about your feelings, but it's about what you feel is best for your child. So guys, I've shared all these 5 tips that I feel like should be the foundation of any working co-parenting relationship, because if you don't have this as a foundation, this is like common things that I feel like a lot of people should know. It's common mutual respect. It's the easiest things, but I feel like a lot of us don't. In the beginning myself, I was just so angry and all of those things, but it gets easier. It does get easier once both of you guys are on the same page. You agree on about most of the things. So even myself, all of these things are not set in stone. I feel like at some point we will have to change a lot of how we work together, because our child is growing up. Unfortunately, he's growing up. I want him to still stay a little baby boy that I can hold and cuddle for the rest of my life. But the reality is he is growing up and his needs are changing. So will the co-parenting relationship change according to our child's needs. So guys, let me know. I'll list all the tips right over here. Let me know if you guys want to add on to what this video is about co-parenting. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. Continue sharing, continue subscribing to this channel, and thank you so very much for watching. Bye.